Hey guys, BioLizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring you another PO match. This match is against Russian. I start off with my Polyrath, he starts off with a Mandibus. I'm gonna go straight off and go for a substitute because most of the things that Mandibus do are like U-turn, Bravebird, Toxic, and Whirlwind. So mainly, I know if he goes for a Toxic, then that Toxic will be rendered useless, and maybe he predicted me to switch out because I am weak to the Bravebird. So I didn't. That was actually a good play on my part because now he switches out into his Gallade. Gallade has the Life Orb and Aerial Ace, so that means that basically I can't stay in against this Gallade. So after my substitute is worn down due to the Aerial Ace, I'm just gonna switch out and go into Claydol because I'm pretty sure that my Claydol can take basically anything that this Gallade throws at me except for a Shadow Sneak, but most of the parts I can handle. And this is the perfect timing for me to set up a Stealth Rock. So he's gonna go for a Shadow Sneak as I predicted, but because I'm a physical wall, I know I can take it. And I'm just gonna go for a Stealth Rocks because it's always nice to have Stealth Rocks up in the game. And yeah, I'm just gonna recover some HP with my leftovers, and I'm gonna predict him to either switch out or stay in, keep going for the Shadow Sneak, because if he comes in again with Gallade, then it'll be at an amount of hit points where it will be taken down with any hit due to the Stealth Rocks. So I kind of predicted him to stay in anyway. But now he goes into his whatever that's called, Claventula, and I predict him to go for a Hidden Power Ice or Bug Buzz, and I know that my Lantern can pretty much take both of those, so I'm just gonna switch into that, and yeah, that was just a correct prediction on my part. Now I'm either gonna predict him to switch out, and that's what he does. He goes for a Volt Switch, but unfortunately for him, I have the Volt Absorb, which means that my health is just going to be recovered up, and he's going to have to switch out now because he doesn't really stand a chance, and I predict him to switch out, so I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch on my part. He goes into Mandibus, and you guys will probably know that Mandibus is a beast in both defense and special defense, so that didn't do that much. So I'm just gonna go into my Rapidash now. I usually only send out Rapidash when an opponent uses a Fire type move, but now I figured that Wild Charge with Life Orb would have been enough to finish off the Mandibus. But surprisingly it didn't, and that kind of got me off guard because Mandibuzz is weak to Wild Charge. Wild Charge has kind of a high base power, and I really thought it would finish him off, but yeah, that didn't happen. So now he switches out into his Claydol of his own, maybe predicting me to go for another Wild Charge, which would have been awesome, but I predict him to switch out, and I'm just gonna go for a Fire Blast. It isn't very effective, but it does any damage to him, so that's nice. And here he obviously didn't predict me to have Mega Horn, but Rapidash can carry Mega Horn. It's not always the best choice to run it, but in this case it's come in handy, and it's gonna one-hit KO his Claydol. Now he switches out into his Sharpedo, and I say, he's either gonna go for a Protect, or he might go for a Waterfall straight off the bat. If he goes for a Waterfall straight off the bat, then I'll have my Poliwrath to Water Absorb it. If he goes for a Protect, then I'll just have some leftovers recovery, so I really don't mind. Now I'm gonna predict him to either go for an Earthquake, but he goes for the Dark Pulse, and that kinda got me off guard because, yeah, what's the use of running a mixed Sharpedo? I don't really see the point of that. I'd rather go with Protect, Substitute maybe, and just Crunch and Waterfall, but yeah, it's kind of original, but it doesn't really pay off in this match. Now I see that it doesn't quite take me out, so I'm just gonna go for a Substitute, enabling me to go for the Focus Punch next turn. So that is just awesome because a Focus Punch will be a direct one-hit KO because it's weak to it. So this is the cool part. I'm tightening my focus, and he switches out, so that is kind of cool because now if he switched out into something else than Mandibuzz, it would have taken a huge damage, but now Mandibuzz is just going to die to the Stealth Rocks, which is fine, I guess. Yeah. So now he switches out into Aggron, and unfortunately for him, he's running an Aggron on this team because now Aggron and Sharpedo are both weak to my Fighting type move, so I'm gonna keep spamming my Focus Punches into his direction. Because he can't keep going for a sub because it will eventually wear him off. So I kind of got him trapped here. So now he realizes that one of the only things he can do now is start to take out my substitute, my Politoed substitute, and goes for a Metal Burst. And I never got the move Metal Burst, and I'm too lazy to look it up right now. But yeah, that obviously doesn't work on my Politoed right now. And I'm just gonna Focus Punch him, kick him in the nuts, and that is a dead Aggron. Now he only has his Gloventula and his Sharpedo left, and yeah, my Politoed can basically take those two out with Focus Punches. So he's gonna go for a Volt Switch, take out my substitute, and that means that his Sharpedo is going to come in, but Sharpedo is weak to the Focus Punch and his defenses are mediocre. So one Focus Punch is going to be able to finish him off straight away. And yeah, the only Pokemon he's left with is Gloventula, and he's going to die easily to one of my pokes because I'm going to switch out. I want to have this clean 6-0 sweep here. It's not actually a sweep, but you know what I'm going for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, leave a rating, leave a comment, and see you in my next battle. So all what remains now is for me to leave a question of the day to today's episode. And in this question of the day, I'm going to ask about your favorite Pokemon. I mean your favorite gym leader from the Johto region. This question should be hard if you haven't played Heart Gold or Soul Silver, because the Silver and Gold games are pretty old. But what is your favorite gym leader in the Johto region? I have always had my personal favorite for Dragon type Pokemon, and that was way from the beginning of Red and Blue. And I must say that I still have that now, even though they can be countered pretty easily by dragons of their own and by Ice type Pokemon with Ice Shard. So I'm not really sure, and there are a lot of Steel type Pokemon in the current metagame. So I'm not really happy to try them out now. But I'm just gonna ask you, what is your favorite gym leader in the Johto region? My answer is going to be Claire, because she's just awesome and had Dragonair, so that was just epic. So leave your answer as a reply to this video, and see you in my next battle. Bye.